See, it's your boy Rayvon from Virginia. Yeah, it's Mafia. Y'all know the last time I was on this bitch, I was high as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, I think it was about 3 weeks ago. I was high as bitch. We can get this shit right. Right. See if we can get invited in here. Quick. All right, I'm sending out the link to the Mafia, but what's going on, y'all? Who is that? Out of that, oh, we got 5 viewers. What's going on, Giants fans? Um, Shit, man, it's getting close to that time. Everybody waiting on Thursday night, 8 o'clock. See what's going on with this draft and what direction these New York Giants is going to go in. Um, Everything is wide open right now. Wide open right now. We got too many options. It's not a situation where we're in a situation in a position where we're waiting. Basically down at a certain point, maybe the number 10 spot, some on some 8-8 shit or something like that, in the middle of the pack type of draft, and you got your pick of certain players that you kind of feel and expect for them to fall to you, but you like them. Sometimes you reach. This situation right here is different. We actually got everybody at our exposed, at our fingertips, other than one player that the Browns are going to take before us. Are they going to trade their number one pick? I have no idea. Um, but if if they don't take Saquon off the board and he's there at number two, um, it's not Saquon or bust. But I do think that we'd be passing up on a great opportunity um, without having to look for another running back um, for a couple years. To help Eli out in these last 2 years that he's gonna be playing with us. Um, and we're still trying to revamp this offensive line. Um, Everybody's heard about Eric Flowers possibly getting shopped and trying to trade him during the draft. He's not showing up to the voluntary workouts. I don't see how a player like him can actually be disgruntled and mad. I think the Giants are actually doing you a service by taking you from that left tackle spot if it's about your pride. And maybe Eric Flowers is mad because he actually has to compete um, to earn a starting role now. I mean, you're no different from anybody else. I mean, it's going to be that your whole career, basically. If you don't want to compete, um, don't expect to just be given something if you go to another team. You're still going to have to, even if you get traded, you're still going to have to earn your spot. Um, but yeah, it's a lot of shit going on, man. A lot of shit going on. Where's everybody at? See if that link works. I'm in a little bit early. I was supposed to start up about 8:30 Eastern time, but started up a little bit early. I'm definitely gonna get some of the mafia in here in a little bit. Hopefully, we get some other folks in here, have some good conversation um, leading up to the draft. See exactly what everybody. See. Oh, okay, everybody need a little bit of time. Hopefully, the link worked that I sent out. See if I can put this. fuck it all up. Oh, so we can't. Yo, 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 yo. Anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? We should be beginning shortly. Trying to make sure. Hold up. Oh, it's in there. Shit. I'm on deck, cuz. So, what do we do, Giants fans? Do we go after Dez Bryant? I say we go after Dez Bryant and shake things up in the division. You know, the Cowboys right now is still experiencing the Jimmy Johnson curse. And you know, as you can see, it's start to rear its ugly head once again with David Irvin smacking holes. Um, you know, it's about that time for Zeke to probably get into a car accident, probably somewhere near the stadium, the practice field. It's about that time. Not wishing nothing like that on him, but he does do it every year. Um, it's about to get it's about to get real in this draft. You know, a lot of us need to get a whole lot better in the division. I think this is for the New York Giants. I think this is the first real rebuild that we've had maybe since maybe 2000. Was that the year Shockey was drafted? think that was the year. I'm not sure if that was the year Shockey was drafted, but it was before Eli. Eli was part of that rebuild, um, that we took in 2004. But before that, yeah, we were we went to a straight rebuild with Kerry Collins and all this other shit. We did a lot of shit um, to earn a lot of the respect that we got over the years that we were you know out there going through that rebuild. But
Hey, yo,
again, it's all about what have you done lately. So what up, Mets?
what's going on, man?
Shit, let me turn my mic. Now I can test my shit.
You breaking up.
What'd you say, bro?
I said you was breaking up. I didn't hear
Oh, okay. I had turned my mic down. I'm so
you.
fucking stupid with it. I think I'm high, man. I just ain't know which way was up or which way was down on the volume. Fucking shit's ridiculous.
What's going on, Cruz on?
Shit, how was work today, man? Got your ass busted? Hell no.
I was working on the fucking screen implant today. I got a screen topsoil tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sucks.
I'm out there building bridges and shit. Fucking spotting trucks, digging fucking test pit
Ra-
holes. Bullshit.
Radio Jam wants to join.
Oh, okay. I think
I'll add him.
hopefully I put the link in the. I'm gonna try it again.
I'll send you the link, Radio Bam.
I just put one link inside of the chat. What's going on, Cruz on? What up? What up, man?
I'm gonna send it to Raider Ben 3.0.
Joshua Collins, exactly. I feel the same way, man. I haven't changed one time during this whole process. It's been Saquon because he's there. He's there. I, we're gonna have an opportunity to get him. Just get him. Make it simple. Get him and say, don't be cute. Don't try to be cute. Don't devalue the running back position. I mean, unless that whole situation is just about smoke screens the whole time, I don't think it's necessary at number two for Saquon. I mean, I think you take we can
Gotta go.
trade
Gotta
give
go
him
to Saquon.
another. Did that joint work? Somebody let me know. What up, Desert Eagle? DE90 Super Bowl
Here,
champions.
actually, I'm sending it to his Raider Ben account. See if that works. I sent you a message with the link.
Okay, what's cracking, Seahawk Casino?
What's up, Persinio?
Happy Monday to everybody out there living and breathing.
I'm ready for this fucking draft, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Coppilla's doing like a live reaction, and then later on he's gonna open it up to everybody.
That's gonna be official. That's gonna be
So you
something.
might you might have to do a hangout unless you
Shit.
can't.
Nah, that's cool. I should be able to get one popping, man. I just got
Just for at least like the first round.
I just got moved and shit, so I'm
You,
in different scenery and shit. I got a walk-in closet now. I got my studio in the walk-in closet. Got to handle my business in here. Baby will be in that crying.
I don't want Rosen. I don't know. Cruzon is always wants Rosen, man. Yo, I sent you the link in a message, Raider Ben.
Yo, but this is what I don't understand really about
What
this.
the fuck do you like about Rosen?
I mean,
I can't. I hate that motherfucker.
yeah, he's brittle. He's brittle. He's the best pure passer, but all it says is that if the play doesn't go exactly like it needs to go, sounds like Eli Manning. Play don't go exactly like it needs to go. He's gonna get broken up pretty much. Um, he hasn't shown in college that he can stay healthy. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. I could put it on joining by link. Try it again. I forgot
But
to put join by
this is
link.
this is the thing about
the Giants fans out there that actually want us to go for a quarterback. At number two, I might add. Now we got Davis Webb out there, who I'm gonna say maybe 75% of Giants fans have already evaluated him. They've already evaluated him and made a decision, and they know that he's not the quarterback of the future. And I don't understand how that's possible because he hasn't played in any games. If you're just counting his preseason games, his rookie season, I think that's not very good evaluating. And it's not his fault that he wasn't able to be out there to get evaluated the way he was supposed to. But it's a situation that we stuck with. I think because we're stuck with that situation, I think it doesn't make sense to get a quarterback number two that's going to have to sit behind Eli until his contract is over. Or even if people think that we're going to get rid of him this year, the main thing is Dave Gettleman and Giants fans are scared of getting a quarterback that's going to be like Josh Rosen, that gets broken up and gets hurt because we've been spoiled and used to having a quarterback like Eli as of recent, to where you always at least got your quarterback out there. It's Eli's gonna be playing because he's been healthy the majority of his career. They're scared to go to a situation where we're gonna go younger, and you got to worry about stuff like that. You might get a good quarterback, but can he stay healthy? What type of energy is he going to bring to the team? Because he's looked at like the leader. They're going to be going in a whole other direction.
Mr. Wright, we competed with the Eagles last year, bro, and we had a fucking JV squad out there.
I mean, last year was last year. 2013. I mean,
You are in the. I gotta ask this question to Cruz on. Will you genuinely be mad if we draft Saquon Barkley? I mean, honestly, will you be angry? Like,
like I said, we got everything pretty much in front of us. And I don't think the hot topic should be worrying about trading that number two pick. That number two pick, you can get the best player in the draft, or you can get an exceptional player at that position
oh,
right there. But we got other picks in the draft that we could trade too. That's at the top of each round um, that we in. So I look at the Landon Collins, trade that we made day two. Uh, we were hungry to get that day two because we seen something that we liked, and they did the communication thing, and they seen that they was able to actually get up there and get them. I feel somebody is going to want to do that day two. That round two, second round, second pick in that round.
listen.
That's going to be hot.
All right, he says this is the best running back class in years. We have the opportunity to draft the best running back in that running back class.
Not just in
This
that running back class. The way you hear other people talk and experts talk, the best running back to come out in a long time.
Saquon is going to be that good that he can actually. Eli can play for a couple more years with a running back of that caliber.
I mean, and people look
And
at last year too. Like you look at the boy from the Saints. I forgot his fucking name. Kamara, Alvin Kamara. It's 1 year basically. He had a very good. You see that he had skills. You see that Hunt has skills and he can go out and do some good things. But are they gonna be that consistent? And I mean, that 1 year doesn't tell your whole career. It doesn't make you the exception for another draft the next year because people were able to find good running backs or decent running backs, in last year's draft. It doesn't go that
Eagle
way.
Speed, you want to join the hang out and talk draft?
Yeah,
Eagle Speed
come on in,
knows
Speedy.
all the fucking.
Come on
Eagle
in,
Speed knows all
Speedy.
the prospects.
Who out here talking racist? I like that shit.
Cruzon asked me and you,
Cruz, I
do
trust
do
Eli.
we really trust Eli?
Yeah, I trust Eli. I damn sure do. I
I,
think we fall accustomed to actually forgetting how much work Eli's had to do throughout the years. I'm not gonna say that's always going to sit there and save him from
He makes
You
bad
know,
decisions with the ball.
yeah, he makes bad decisions, but I mean, last year I really can't put too much on Eli. He was bombarded with all types of bullshit going on around him. I mean, he's still just like the Zeke case. Cowboy fans were complaining about Zeke case and they waited until the next year and then they tried to prosecute him and then the same thing happened with Eli with his memorabilia shit. They're going to trial. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it takes time. Now it seemed like the whole off season pretty much been about the New York Giants. Um, this off season, all of it.
He he says Saquon's not a guy that can carry the ball 20 times. He doesn't have. He could carry the ball 20 times a game, but there's other options to his game. He could catch the ball out of the backfield. Like he's
Saquon,
dynamic with the ball in his hands, bro.
Saquon is multiple. Saquon can run on first and second down. You can use Jonathan Stewart as your third round, but I mean third
Yeah,
round back. But you don't have to always give away what you're doing by putting Jonathan Stewart in on third downs all the time either. Sometimes you can use Saquon. Sometimes you can use
Gallman.
Gallman. It's
Yeah.
gonna be if he comes to the Giants and we draft him, it's still gonna be running back by committee. But I believe Saquon's gonna get the bulk of the carries and the touches. Period.
Saquon can make a fucking. He could. He's a home run hitter, bro. Like if he has the ball in his hands, he can go to the fucking house. He can make play. He makes his own plays. If there's not a hole, he's got the option for the cutback because he has that acceleration.
What up, Lolly Mac?
What's up,
Happy
Lolly?
Monday. Happy Monday, gal.
I don't know, man. I just it's been so fucking long since we've had a running back. We gotta get Barkley, bro.
Yeah,
I've been on the Saquon train from day fucking one.
and you know what happens when we pass on Barkley? What we do is we take one of our other picks and we guesstimate pretty much who we feel is the better of the lower tier running backs. And then we have another experiment on our hands because we either find out that the shit was a complete wash and we shouldn't have never did that shit, or we actually come up with some Brandon Jacobs, Amar Bradshaw type shit. But I don't want that shit anymore. I don't want I want something that I know as soon as I touch it is gold, is good. As soon as I touch it.
You want a guy to wear down the defense? You act like Saquon Barkley is a small dude, Cruz. He's 6 fucking foot.
Not only is he 6 foot, 230 pounds, but
He's
talking about somebody
he's incredibly
that's
strong.
coming out of college. What do you think? What do you think they do when they get in the NFL? They get stronger. They get bigger. I ain't gonna say he's getting taller, but he may get bigger and do some things not to lose his agility and speed at the same time because of his position. So he's built. You look at Saquon. He's built almost like a um, what's the running back from? Well, nah, I'm not even gonna say that. I was
Shady
gonna say the
McCoy,
running back. Nah, I was gonna say the running back from Jacksonville. Back
Fournette,
back in the day. No, back in the day, not for that.
Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah, but not as stocky. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, he was a
he's
ball. He was a little
230,
bowling ball.
230, but Saquon is like he's kind of cut and you know what I'm saying. He's cut up down bottom and shit and everything. So I don't know. His legs, his thighs and shit look like fucking Emmett Smith's. Some shit's as big as fuck. His fucking calves are fucking
I've
humongous.
watched
He's built
almost
like a
every big.
fucking
I've watched almost every Penn State game. I
yeah,
live in New York. The guy is incredible. He can make a 5 yard run look fucking beautiful, and he'll run like 30 yards. And
right.
you got to remember, fucking Penn State had a god awful offensive line, like horrible offensive line.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't play big. He had 3 guys on him the whole fucking game, like the whole season. The guy's constantly under fucking attack because he's the only weapon Penn State had,
I mean they
and
got
he
they got
still had a fucking great year.
they got Mike Gesicki and that wide receiver Deshaun or Deshaun something
Yeah, the
Hamilton.
quarterback was fucking horrible though.
Yeah, but
The
I
de-
mean,
the
I
defense
can
was
see
lit.
it. You got to have that vision when it comes to seeing talent like that and getting them on the field out there. With you know, what I'm saying, I don't
The
know what
only other
Sean's system is going to look like, but I know if he wants to run it back, that's going to be multi talented in the game and be able to run the ball with vision and instincts, get in and out of his cuts, from zero, from zero to start and get up the field quick and shit like that. And somebody can catch out the backfield. You want Saquon Barkley?
I wouldn't be mad with Geis either, but Barkley's the best, man. Fuck that. The only other pick I wouldn't be upset about if we don't take Barkley is Bradley Chubb.
Um,
That's it. That's it. That's it.
I don't know, man.
Bradley Chubb or Saquon. That's it.
But I mean, like I said, it's not Saquon or bust though. It's definitely not Saquon or bust. We should have a good draft. Even though a lot of pressure is on Gettleman, um, and it's his job. He's he's taking us through this rebuild. I think it's going pretty well. I think it's going pretty well. Personally, that's just my opinion.
If we could, if we could get fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. What do we only got like 6 picks, but 4 of them in the top 100.
Yeah, yeah, but that's like I said. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, like I said, these picks that we got. So we're in the second round. Um, you know what? We've got the 34th pick in
Yeah,
the
something
second
like that.
round. So it's like it's damn near like a first round pick, basically. It's still, that second round pick has good value. That third round pick has good value. We can make any moves at any point in time in any one of those rounds, but still make sure we're not gold jacket player.
We gotta get Brooklyn Hit Squad in here.
Yep.
Which one has you there?
Uh, your mic sound kind of distorted.
Mine?
Yeah, yeah. Like it's too loud.
Bad?
Check, check. It sound like you got your mouth right on the microphone.
What about now?
Yep, sound great now.
Alright.
It sound like the mic was in your nose.
Well, yeah, I'm on my phone. I was looking. I got bad vision. I got bad vision. I'm like right up on this motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Come on, cuz. But yeah, man.
Yo, Frankie G's mad you ain't played your game yet.
Um, what happened last night? No, last night I was on there and I got to play the dude from the Chargers. I just got home from work about 7 something.
Yeah, tell him to shut the fuck up.
On live tonight, man. Can't do everything at one time.
I think
But
he's just scared to take that L, cuz.
oh yeah, yeah. Where Eagle Speed at, man? Eagle Speed.
I
Fucking
can invite Eagle Speed. I
Eagle
invited
Speed.
that. I invited Raider Ben.
Y'all won the Super Bowl. Y'all too good to get in the chat and shit. I see how it is.
That's not. That's not the real Desert Eagle, though.
Oh, that's not. Oh
I
well.
don't think so. I think that's one of the trolls.
I ain't been on here in a little bit. Motherfuckers be getting me.
There's so many fucking trolls. It's disgusting.
I guess they get a good laugh out of that shit to hide behind. What up, Brooklyn? Brooklyn Hit Squad in the
I'm trying to
house.
find this motherfucker. I always have trouble inviting that dude.
Damn. Eagle Speed keeps sending stuff with explicit content, so I gotta hit a button on the chat that says to hide it or show it. This is bullshit. Who created this?
Eagle Speed keeps doing what?
I don't know. I guess he keep cursing or something. Oh, his squad. Hold on. See if this work. His squad. I
You
guess
found
this
him?
shit ain't working. Is it coming up on the chat? Man, I see it.
Oh, I got him.
I don't know if anybody using it. It's just me and you in here.
Yo,
Terra.
his squad. I'm sending you the. I manually added Terrabelli. His squad. I'm sending you the invite on the the Hangout app.
That booty, that big old booty. Doo, doo,
Who else trying to get in here?
Yo, what's going on?
Work.
What up, dude?
Yo,
What
what's
up?
going on?
Eagle Speed, you trying to get in? I'll invite you.
Mafia boy. I'm about to go get me another beer. Be right back.
I'm about to smoke some drugs.
There you go.
Big
Only in
move.
America, brother.
Big move.
Some drugs. Oh, that's the fake Eagle Speed. Huh.
Yeah, there's like a lot of. I guess you could call it trolling. I guess, but yeah, the comments are kind of crazy right now.
Yeah, you shouldn't have put that link in the chat. These motherfuckers.
I mean,
They're
can
gonna
it be
try and join.
removed or?
Yeah, I'll boot them if they join.
Oh no, I meant the link. Like once it's dropped in the chat, that's it.
Is that how you got in here with that link?
Yeah.
In the chat?
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just listening to the video. That's it.
Oh yeah. Smoking drugs.
There's
I wish
what's
Cruzon would get in here.
Yeah, man. Cruise on, get
I,
around, man. Cruise on, get up early. Cruise on, stay up late. That motherfucker be on all on the same shit I be on. I get to it late and check it. Cruise on and been on it. He had a conversation with somebody.
I'll tell you what though, who I feel like is on drugs. He makes like Giants videos too. But I think he's trying to get more into like broadcasting. I guess I don't fucking know. But
Kid Blue?
No, Rover
Oh, Rover
Sports.
Sports.
Yeah.
No, I'll shoot you the invite, Brisinha.
Like I fuck
I'll
with him.
put.
Like
You
he
said
makes
he
good
on drugs.
content. Oh yeah, I've heard that man say that he wanted Darnold, then Barkley, then Chubb, and then to trade Odell for a fourth or a second round pick. And I'm just like, what are you talking about, my nigga? Like, I don't understand.
I can't watch that dude's video.
Like he like I'm not gonna lie, he knows what he's talking about in terms of like I guess statistics and like where these kids are coming from and like their talents, but Jesus Christ, like
I
Lolly
put it
Mack
in a
said
Twitter.
Rover.
I put it in a Twitter chat, Brisinha.
Rover said, Lolly Mack said Rover is wishy washy.
he is. He kind of is, to be honest. Like I said, like one video, I'll send the links to you guys. Like it's crazy. One video he's saying he wants Donald. Another video he's saying I don't want Donald. I want Barkley. And then I watched one 2 days ago, and he said he wanted either Chubb or to trade back. And then he drops one today saying that he's been on the Barkley train. I'm confused, but what do I know?
He goes off what he hears on ESPN and shit.
He makes good content. Him and I mean it's not Giants related, but I think it's Jets Life or something like that. I don't fucking know. But like they make videos together. They got like their own little, fan base. I think one of them got like 3,000 subscribers, I guess. Um and people listen to what, he has to say. Like you go in
I
like
like
his
Big Blue podcast. I like going to that shit.
yeah.
I see
Sometimes.
I see Cruz on over it. Yeah, they're super negative. The
Yeah,
loudmouth
yeah.
Yeah.
guy.
I was about to say, yeah, they be fucking getting on my nerves sometimes. I'd be like, man, shut the fuck up. I don't know what the fuck they talking about sometimes.
No, I feel you. I mean, like I listen to their podcast, and I'm not gonna lie. Like every time they drop a video, like I got their notifications on, but there's just only so much I could watch, to be honest. To where it's just like, all right, like, because half
But
the time they're not even talking about nothing either. It's just like,
yeah.
oh, this is what happened, and that's it.
But
Like
I
they don't
like
tell
I
you how they
like
feel about it.
I like the way they put it together though, as far
Oh
as
yeah,
they have everybody's got different responsibilities and they got their podcasts and they take turns coming out and doing
yeah. No, I like that too. But
yeah, they sharpen their craft basically.
How do you feel about Ron Effect?
you know what? I actually like Ron Effect. To be real with you,
I think he's a little bit out there,
Yeah.
bro, because he's
he
more of the
is.
Homer. He's got those rose-colored
Okay.
glasses.
Okay. When I first watched his videos, I
You
was
gotta come
just
in
like,
here and get it.
he reminded me of like EDP, and I wasn't sure if that was a good thing, but
David,
like the more I watched it, I was just like,
David,
no, I kind of fuck with him. But
you coming to get it?
He's funny, but that shit gets played out.
it does. But you know what? I respect
Come get
that
the lighter.
he speaks his mind and he
Me too.
sticks to what he says. You know, like even if I don't agree with what he's saying, like I respect the fact that like I know when like regardless of what happens, he's gonna be like, this is what I said. I don't agree with it, but you know,
He's cool. Like I
yeah.
watch his shit. He's a bit of a homer though, especially the whole thing I didn't get with the. I get it. He's just putting content out there, but
So,
the whole
fellas,
predicting of our record is that shit's crazy, bro. And we haven't
I
even
mean,
drafted a fucking player yet, and you saying we're going to win 12 games? Sit
yeah,
down and shut the fuck up,
What?
yeah. I
Giants?
mean,
bro.
I can't say
What up,
nothing
T?
because
What's up,
I
Plague?
made that mistake last year, but then like I deleted the video after a day and then I waited for the
Fuck
draft.
yeah.
But then I had us even like with the better record after the draft, and we all know what happened. But
Yeah. Listen, we would have been a good team last year if we stayed healthy. I believe.
you know what? To be honest with you, just overall, last
A
year
good
was
team, not a great team.
I think
yeah,
we would have been decent. I don't think we would have made no noise.
We wouldn't have been no Super Bowl contenders,
The
but we
play
would have been a
calling
decent
was
team.
atrocious.
oh yeah.
Atrocious last year. Shit was horrible.
shit,
Execution was
Even in
bad.
the preseason, bro.
Yeah.
we needed
Like
a
I
better
get it,
quarterback
it's
play.
preseason, but can we get some flash? Like he didn't throw the ball down the field the whole fucking preseason.
Not
we
even
needed
that.
better. We needed better quarterback play.
No
Period.
shit.
Y'all,
First
I
6 weeks
got
was
that.
Brian. First 6 weeks was Brian goddamn Hoyer. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, and the crazy thing is, in those first 6 weeks, 5 of those games we lost by a total of 13 points combined.
We had some close games.
It's not impossible to
If
turn it around in one season. We got
but you
time.
know something? I'm gonna keep it
if
real with
we
you. I
had
look at our
quarterback
schedule.
play, we were 8-8 or better.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I think to be honest, like I look at our schedule this year, and it doesn't look like as tough as people are making it
Second
seem.
half looks good for us.
Yeah,
That's how ours is. The second half's a lot easier than the first half of our schedule.
If we
Man,
can win 3 or 4, if we can win 4 out of the 7, I'll be happy.
we
Our
got
first 7.
no back-to-back
I
home
mean,
games
shit,
this year.
we
None.
we start out going to Minnesota week 1. Then we got Detroit at home, and then week 3, I can't remember right
When
off
do
the
we
top of
play?
my
Week
head.
7? Or we play week
No,
10?
We
we
play
play
late.
week 10 again, just like last year.
We're gonna bust your motherfucking asses
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
let's
that's gonna
get
No,
be
it.
you're
good.
We
not.
owe you.
Y'all gonna get your head busted open on Monday Night Football.
Nah, dog.
Damn.
There's gonna be blood
We're
all
gonna
over that
see.
field on Monday Night Football.
This is a whole new Giants team. We're gonna see
We
what's gonna happen.
Saquon's gonna run wild.
we
Yep.
get kicked
Number
on
two.
out Chelsea on Monday Night Football.
Reuben Foster smacking bitches.
Yeah, dragging him by the
Hey,
hair, dumb motherfucker.
that's all. Motherfucking John Lynch straight up came out today and say, "Yo, any of this shit's true, that motherfucker's gone."
The Cowboys will pick up. You're breaking up that bad.
Yeah,
Nigga, you
you
sound
break
like a
you
fucking.
breaking up, vet.
You sounded like a
Yes,
damn transformer.
that's because I'm driving on my way.
Oh, okay. I mean, look, this is a completely new Giants team. You got a completely new defense. Okay, a 3-4 defense. We're actually gonna have a legitimate offensive coordinator. I'm not saying Mike Shula. I'm saying Pat Shermer because he pretty much is the offensive coordinator. So I'm
Yeah.
kind of excited. I'm not saying, we're gonna be 11-5 or 12-4. I think it's possible, but I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, I think, it's gonna be a really good year.
Who do you guys want as quarterback though?
Eli.
Easy E.
Eli
Easy E, man.
motherfucking Manning.
I know, but you guys wouldn't want somebody else like trying to learn behind them or nothing like that.
We got Davis
My
motherfucking Webb.
We do, but we don't want
Facts.
Sam Darnold. We don't want Josh Rosen.
Well, I want Sam
I would
Darnold.
take Baker Mayfield. I would take Baker Mayfield.
I
What's wrong with Josh Allen? Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, I would take as well. Josh Allen,
nah.
but Josh Rosen and Sam
Yeah,
Darnold. Actually, Sam Darnold, he's okay.
This is
Sam
He's a
Darnold.
USC quarterback.
I don't
Fuck
want.
that.
I don't
okay.
want.
Look, it. My thing is if we do, let's say by some chance, as per usual, Cleveland fucks up and they go and get Josh Allen, or they go get Baker Mayfield, and we decide to get Sam Darnold. I have no problem with
I'm
that.
cool with Sam Darnold, to be
If
honest.
at the number at this in the second round, we pick up either a Sonny Michel, or if he falls this low, a Darius Geis. I don't
Don't
think he
want it.
will.
Don't even want it. Don't want it.
I don't want Michelle, but I'll take guys.
No,
Yeah,
I'll take
Geis is
guys.
nice.
I'll take guys, but the reason why I don't want it is because if we got that opportunity to get Barkley,
Oh, of course.
you
there's still
take it. You
there's
take
still
it.
some good quarterbacks
You
down the line too, man.
shit.
That's
They can
like
be there. They can be there. Let them be there after we get Barkley. After we get Barkley, shit. I'm happy with whatever come after that. You can go to
My
defensive end. You can go to safety. You can go to fucking wide receiver. I don't give a fuck where they go to after that.
I mean, the only reason why like I'm pretty sold on getting, Saquon number two is, and listen, if Pat Shermer can turn that bum Case Keenum, he's not a bum anymore, but that bum Case Keenum into I'm gonna give him like a top 10 quarterback. I think
If we'll see if Keenum's a bum. He's got to run that motherfucking Denver off playoffs.
yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not saying listen. The year before last year, I think we could all agree that Case Keenum was fucking ass. He threw 5 interceptions against the Giants in one game. One game. I think he
That's what I'm
had like
saying. You can't put a lot on this last year of Case Keenum. He's had one breakout year, and the rest have been ass. So
And
yeah.
that's
you
like a
really
lot
can't
of
put
stuff.
much stock into that.
That's like a lot of stuff. You can't not in 1 year. Not in 1 year.
Who the fucking 49ers? What are you thinking about that? You guys got to get another linebacker now.
Honestly, I have no clue where the fuck we're going in the first round. We really need a pass rusher. That's our number one concern. We need a goddamn pass rusher.
Y'all go pay Armstead when it's time to pay him. He a free agent after this year, ain't he?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm a
Not a
step.
pass rusher.
And Armstead, I think
Yeah, he ain't a pass rusher though.
you gotta get somebody like Vita Vea. Vita Vea is a
And
motherfucking beast.
and I think because we got to pay DeForest Buckner next year.
DeForest Buckner.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know. I
What
want to
about you,
win now, so
Brisinho? What do you want?
we gotta go with what's best for us now
shit,
because I want to win now.
The Seahawks go get Kaepernick. Salute to
Yeah,
y'all.
shit. Fuck that.
Salute to y'all.
No, they're not going to do that.
It is. Shit, Pete Carroll said
I
he's
either
pulling
want a
up.
Matt McGlinchey or fucking I don't know, man.
You want McGlinchey? Oof.
But
I saw some retarded mock draft having us take McGlinchey at 9 in the top 10. I'm like, that dude in the top 10.
Shit, the
Nah, I
Seahawks.
think he's later in the first.
Seahawks, y'all should go after that tight end out of Dallas Goldberg.
Oh yeah. He's supposed to be like the top tight end of the draft, right?
Yeah, y'all should go after him.
Him
Yeah,
or the kid from Penn
some
State.
reason, I think we might end up taking Earl Thomas in the draft, bro.
Turn your mic up a little bit, homie. You was a little low right there.
Oh, I said I think we're gonna end up trading fucking Earl Thomas in this draft, bro.
Now, see, honestly,
That'd be
Dallas wants him
really
badly.
don't think so.
Yeah,
Dallas
Dallas
is
wants tight
fiending.
end bad.
They're
Right.
fiending for him like he's the savior.
Dallas will give you that for Earl Thomas.
My thing is what does Dallas have to give for Earl Thomas? They really don't have
probably a first and a third at least.
Yeah, but why are they sucking Earl Thomas off so much? He's on another team.
Because he said he wanted to play for him.
There's still other free agents out there that's pretty decent. at that
Like
same
Eric
position
Reed.
they're looking for. Yeah, at that same position that they're looking for that they can get for a veteran minimum because of the market or something close to it.
And,
It wouldn't
and,
be a
and
whole
Right.
he's
lot.
and he's a free agent next year, so he's gonna be out
Right.
at least
Like why
11
are
million.
you all off season, all you hear is time,
Right.
time. Now shut the fuck up.
Man, you're cutting
Go
out big
ahead.
time, bro.
Nigga, what?
It sounded like you went off right there, but I don't know what you said.
Listen, just not in agree, not in agree. But
Would
listen,
not.
He said,
let
"I'ma
Dallas
Good.
buy you a drink." Ooh, me.
let Dallas trade their first round pick, their third. Let them trade their whole fucking draft. I don't give a fuck. Dallas ain't doing shit this year. I don't give a fuck. Like they can add fucking Cam Chancellor, and their defense still will be not that good. Like it'll be pretty good because of Cam
Damn,
Chancellor.
Cam ain't
But
even medically cleared.
I know. I'm just saying hypothetically speaking. Dallas does not, or at least for a while, has not had
But
a
they
good
have
defense.
Xavier Woods, bro.
True.
Man,
Not
Xavier
a more.
Woods is good. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. I like Xavier Woods.
And
Xavier Woods.
I ain't expecting a whole lot out of Dick Sherman. So
I mean, you would think that their first round pick would have more of an impact. I mean, you look at the Eagles of Derek Barnett, instant automatic, how do you say impact on their
Impact.
defense. Taco, what
Yeah.
the fuck did Taco Charlton do? How many sacks did he get
Not
this
for
year?
Taco.
nothing.
Man,
But
Demarcus Lawrence is their pass rush. That's their pass rush. D Law.
Barnett's playing on a loaded defensive line. Like that team's loaded.
I mean, he
So
pretty
that's a
much
great
secured
system
their
for him.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
can you
We go get
imagine that?
Dez.
A
We go get
rookie
Dez after the draft.
secured your Super Bowl almost, pretty
After
much,
the draft,
and a
we
backup quarterback.
and a backup quarterback. But listen, you know
Uh,
what? Honestly, they won that shit. That's cool. That's good for them. I honestly think last year as a whole was just
A
weird
down
for the
year.
NFL. I mean,
A
Aaron
lot of
Rodgers
injuries.
out for the year. Odell, what's his name?
TJ
The
Watt.
guy, J.J. Watt, the guy from the
JJ
Jaguars,
Watt.
the wide
Yeah.
receiver.
you know why?
Uh,
You know why all this happened last year?
what? The Patriots?
No, because of the Eagles. The Eagles won the Super Bowl.
That's the only way they'll win. That's the only way they'll win the Super Bowl.
Because
Yeah,
they ain't
that's
Guaranteed they
why.
taking
do
out
that.
They ain't
Aaron
winning
Rodgers.
again this year.
Even Tom
Yeah.
Brady had an injury in the
I
Super
will say that they are not repeating. No.
No, they're not that
Nah,
good.
I could see them possibly going to the postseason, possibly, but I don't
They'll
know the
probably win our
situation.
division.
Nah,
To be
I see
honest,
them going to the postseason. I definitely see them going to the postseason. The thing about the Eagles is, not to say last year was a fluke, but I think that the quarterbacks that made it into the playoffs in the NFC last year,
they weren't good.
it was, yeah, it was. You
The
look at the
best one was
teams that
Matt
made it to the
Ryan.
playoffs and the quarterbacks, a lot of them,
Hmm.
Jared Goff and, I mean, he's doing this thing. He had a bounce back year last year,
That's what I'm
but
saying. I mean, you're the
Jared Goff will not play at that level again this year. It ain't
yeah,
gonna
that's what I'm
happen.
I don't know
saying.
what's
That's what
gonna
I'm
happen
saying. You
with
don't know.
LA.
But that's
You
how the
better hope
NFL
not.
is though too.
Why?
Once
Why? I better hope not. I'm not worried about Jared
Well,
Goof.
you guys got to remember
You
the
should
Saints
be.
blew a freaking game. If the Saints beat the Vikings, that's a whole different NFC championship.
You should be
The
worried
Saints
about
Right.
just blew
Oh
them.
yeah.
Ndamukong,
yeah,
Ndamukong
Yeah,
Sue,
I
and
agree.
fucking
and
the
we
other
all
cat.
seen,
Negative.
we all seen what happened for that to go down. Crazy shit.
hmm And
Aaron
then if you
Donald
think
and
about
Sue.
it, if the Giants would have beat the Eagles, Minnesota would have had home field advantage.
Yeah, but woulda, coulda,
He
shoulda.
said
Yeah,
he
of
said
course.
he
Woulda,
went with
coulda,
But
shoulda.
backups.
I didn't believe in Minnesota to begin with. To be honest, like
Really?
I didn't see. I didn't believe in them, and I gave the Eagles
Yo,
once the Vikings beat the Saints. I gave the Eagles the Super Bowl. I said you this guy could vouch for me. Desert Eagle. I congratulated the Eagles. I said, you guys gonna win the Super Bowl because I knew it. I said the only team I seen stopping them was Drew Brees and the Saints, and you see what happened.
hmm
Earl
You
Thomas
guys,
ain't no best free safety in the NFL.
He
A lot of
was
people
at one
have him
point.
now. He was
Eagle
at one
speed.
point. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the fuck you talking about Eagle speed? Some bitch.
I mean, he's still elite, but he's not as fast as he used to be. I mean, he was a fucking beast. I ain't gonna lie, man. He was a beast
Yeah.
at this position and shit. But I mean,
It's okay. There's a lot of people think that Malcolm Jenkins is like a top 3 in the
uh,
league, but
Malcolm
I'd say top
Jenkins
10.
is a racist.
I think he turned his back on
Oh, he
the
hates
whole
white people.
situation.
I
Nah,
gotta ask you guys about DJ Fluker. What'd you guys like about him?
I
What
loved how
about it?
he played tough last year.
yeah.
He's a
I
good
think,
run blocker, pass blocker. He's not that good.
yeah.
Nah.
I think him coming over from the Chargers last year and being looked at because he was a first round pick, being looked at like a disappointment. I think for him to come into our lineup last year and do some of the things that he did, especially once we started getting all these injuries and
Yeah.
down the stretch, he played damn good. He played like he
Nasty.
wants to. Yeah, he played like he wants to start. He wants to. You know what I'm saying? Change. You could actually see it. He did a lot of
I'm
good
just
shit up there.
shit. I'm
Damn.
just glad we finally upgraded the center position. Holy shit.
Yeah,
He got
y'all
a
took.
rich crew.
Yeah, y'all took our shit. Some bullshit.
Huh?
Took our center.
We let him walk,
Yeah, we did. But same thing.
which I wasn't too happy about.
I really didn't want to keep. You know what I'm
Pugh
saying?
went to the Cardinals.
Yeah,
That upset me.
yeah. It was just bad timing. We weren't gonna be able to keep both of them. And
We
if
didn't keep
Odell
any.
is actually true to what he sit there and say or what the reports say, then and I agree with him. Like I said, protect yourself. Make sure
We
you
gotta
get
pay
your
that
money.
man.
He does deserve to get paid. They're going to have to figure out a way to do it. Like I said, there's still some contracts that can be restructured, which
Did
we haven't
did
heard or seen anything about
yeah.
just yet. So that lets me know we're in a good position to be able to pay Odell and
Hey,
get money.
did y'all see people freaking out about Julio Jones?
What happened with Julio Jones?
He
Uh,
took everything Falcons related off his Twitter and then made it private.
What?
For real?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he about to go to the Giants. Everybody want to go to the Giants this year. Everybody.
Julio. Hmm.
On his Twitter or Instagram? I'm on Twitter right now.
Twitter.
Let me check it out.
That's what I'm reading right now.
Nah, I'm looking at. I see a couple posts about the Falcons.
Well, it says Julio has made his Twitter account private and removed all of his Falcon connections.
All
Huh.
his friends.
Oh, he's acting like a diva.
He
Well,
probably wants money.
the thing is
That
like
or he's tired of that drunk ass Sarkeesian as his OC
What up,
and
Eagles?
wants out.
Eagles Pete.
What's up,
Damn,
guys?
show your face, schnob. Stop showing that fucking Nick Foles bullshit.
What's up, guys?
They should have never gave you niggas money.
Eagle Speed here.
We got Carson Wentz coming back,
Borderline unfair.
and we just restructured Nick Foles' contract for what? For what? No,
He
but to
wasn't
tell you
ma-
the truth,
he
tell you
wasn't
the
making
truth
shit
though,
as it was. What sort of
no,
restructure?
Howie is smart. To tell you the truth, what happens is they really got greedy for what they wanted. As far as what they was asking for, nobody's willing to give it up right now because it's a whole lot of opportunity going on and other shit. The backside of free agency, as far as people that's going to be cut and released after the draft and shit like that. But sometime during the season, Howie is going to trade Nick Foles, and it's probably going to be for an important piece on his team, depending on how the season is going for the Eagles. That's what he's going to use him for.
I think they're genuinely worried about Wentz's health.
No,
They could
no.
be.
I mean,
I
they
mean,
could be. He
the
should
kid's
be.
already had 2 blown out knees.
But I think they're going to get rid of Foles for that. They'll be able to get rid of Foles.
I think they keep him.
somebody is going to need a quarterback during the season, situation wise. Something is going to happen,
Yeah,
and they're
if the
going to be
price is right.
yeah. Oh, it's going to be right at that time because they might be in. It might be a team in the playoff hunt. And something happened to their quarterback. They was like, "Fuck." Howard's been talking to me for 2 weeks about fucking Nick Foles.
Yeah,
This
like if
motherfucker a first round pick.
Big Ben gets hurt for the Steelers. I could see Foles being a Steeler potentially.
I just seen Julio Jones on the CBS thing right now.
I can see Foles getting benched. I can see him going to the Giants and playing behind Eli and getting benched. We should pick Dallas.
Hey, Dallas needs a quarterback. So
Whoops.
You got that right. Dak Prescott got Dez Bryant fired. That's fucked up. Sorry ass. Dez ain't had no problems with his stats when Romo was there.
exactly.
He ain't had no
Thank you.
they constantly blaming Dez and this and that. I looked at that shit. He never learned how to use. And the first year he came in, they babied him. They babied him with the playbook. It was a run first offense with Zeke when they went 13-3, and he was dumping and dinking all over the place. You see, last year and his leading receiver was Cole Beasley, dumping dinking. His second leading
Yep.
receiver was Jason Witten, old ass,
Yeah,
dump dinking.
they started doubling Cole Beasley, and that was history. That was the adjustment.
Now they say they're going towards the future, but Dez is the problem. Dez really wasn't the problem. They just didn't know how to use him.
Nah, but if Dallas is smart, they'll go defense early in the draft.
Dallas is dumb,
I
and
was
we know
just
that.
about to say that.
We know that.
Yeah,
I don't
I
even
don't
know
know
why
what
he's.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
You know, yeah, they traded for a full. Well, he traded for a punter. I ain't gonna say that.
If they're moving Byron Jones to corner, who's their starting safeties right now? Wouldn't Xavier Woods be one of them?
It's a couple more players from their team that's about to get locked up, though. We got to wait on that.
Well, Scandrick's gone.
I feel like the only signing that they did in free agency because they have money was Allen Hurts.
Yeah.
And you know something that's fucked up though? I bring this up like it's like a flashback from the past. But y'all remember last year's draft?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember that shit? Eagle Speed, you remember the video I made with you sitting in the living room and shit and cheering on when y'all got Derek Barnett?
Yeah, and you guys made fun of me for pumping up my defensive line, and I could not have been any more right.
I hear you. I hear you. I got you. But you also remember Drew Pearson coming out from the Dallas Cowboys and a couple other people coming out when the draft was hosted in Philadelphia, and motherfuckers was like clowning y'all because y'all ain't had no
Yeah,
money.
he was
Remember that
trolling
shit?
us. Yeah.
Then look at what the fuck happens at the end of the season.
Yep.
Ain't that some bullshit?
Yep.
That's karma.
Oh, the Eagles, they hosted the draft and won the Super Bowl. Now we're going to win the Super Bowl. I've heard that on Twitter too.
No.
You gotta stop. Please
No.
stop.
Heard that on
Get
Twitter too.
Get some help.
Jerry Jones already rolling over in his grave. He done.
I don't think the Cowboys are going to be shit without. I mean, I'm saying there, unless Jerry Jones dies, that's kind of like what the
Oh, it's
Raiders did when
coming.
that.
Oh, it's coming. He definitely coming.
Yeah. Well, you know what, like the Raiders and Al Davis and shit. Like,
I don't think the Raiders are gonna be that good this year.
I don't think so either, but I mean, that's just my opinion. You ask Raider Ben, they're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's every year.
Yeah.
Chargers are the best team in that division.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Chargers are actually looking
we
pretty
go.
fucking good.
Yeah, and I think the Chargers as far as going forward. Well, actually, I want to fucking pick up trade Boston out of free agency. I played with the Chargers last year at free agent. I mean, at free safety. I know we took a look at him.
The thing I like about this draft is a lot of players coming out. There's a lot of good players in the later rounds too.
Yeah. I hope we go secondary to put that on the record on live.
This pass rush saved our secondary. Our secondary is really they ain't shit. Like if you block our front four, they can definitely be had. And they're
Yeah,
mediocre.
we fried y'all ass last year. We should have won both of them games against y'all. Again, this was the second year in a row. Year before we split.
And they weren't
Should have
lost
won
by a
both of
lot. I
them.
mean, a loss is a loss,
We
but
should have won both of them. I'm getting tired of y'all. I'm just about tired of y'all. Right there. Tip.
You should ask the 49ers. They
Yeah,
haven't beat us. They haven't beat us since 2013.
yeah, that was odd. That was odd,
61-yard
especially
field goal.
especially the second game. That was
Who the fuck?
odd.
Who the fuck wins on a 61-yard?
We lost on a 62-yard field goal by Matt Bryant.
I don't want to hear about it. I don't even want to hear about it.
Especially by a rookie kicker who's been on the team for a week. I don't know. Jake Elliott pissed me off, and he made us all happy because he would miss extra points, but he'd make all the deep kicks when we needed it.
I tell you one thing though too. Like after the Eagles won the Super Bowl, it's like I think y'all inspired the fucking Philadelphia 76ers or something. Them motherfuckers started balling after the Eagles.
All the Philly teams got hot
Yeah,
since the Eagles won the
all of
Super
them.
Bowl.
They got hot as shit. I was like, what the fuck? Who next? Cleveland? Is Cleveland going to the Super Bowl? Fellas?
No,
stop.
What? Y'all ain't got no confidence in the Cleveland.
no.
I hope the Lions are the next ringless
Ju-
team to get
No,
through a ring.
Crazy Dog ain't gonna like
They've
that.
been
Crazy
through a
Dog
lot.
ain't like to hear that.
Just like the Phillies ain't going to the World Series.
Neither is the
Yeah,
Mets.
I hope the Lions are the next ringless team to win. Their fans been through a lot.
Mets some garbage.
Well, we know if the Nationals make the playoffs, they'll lose like they always do.
And like you do.
No, the Mets were in the World Series in 2015.
Yeah, my team is not a.
Yeah, no. The Mariners, nah.
Yeah, well, their batting is fucking on fire right now, but it's just the pitching, bro.
Yeah, they are. They've actually been hitting the ball.
Yeah, they've been fucking crushing the ball lately.
Braves issues are goddamn bullpen.
Yeah, that's our issue. King Fernandez is, I mean, excuse me, it's Fernandez. Hernandez is still doing this thing.
We took
It's just weird. The Mariners used to they've been losing games 1-0, 2-1. They used to not be able to hit, but play pitching and defense. Now it's the other way around.
I know
They have
Yeah,
no
they're
one
not.
player.
bullpen.
I
Now
know
they're
one player.
fucking hitting everywhere.
I know one player the Patriots won't be drafting, and that's Will
who?
Hernandez.
Why?
They don't want another player with the last
I,
name.
I hope the Cowboys draft him because Simus doesn't want him.
Will
Why not?
Hernandez is gonna be good. Will Hernandez
Yeah,
is good.
that
I can
dude's a
see
good
it.
ass guard.
You know, sometimes when it comes to this college shit, motherfuckers sit there and they over, sit there and watch film and all that other shit. Uh-oh, everybody dropped out. Hot damn. I don't know what happened, fellas. But everybody dropped off. Out of here, Vladimir. Uh, I don't know what happened right there. I guess that's that usual hangout bullshit. I seen everybody fall off the screen.
Clean this out.
Yep, might be a virus from all them pornos I've been watching. Hot damn.
That was weird.
Yeah,
That was weird as fuck.
I thought
That,
Troll got us.
Yeah, for real.
that happens every once in a while. I don't know what the fuck that was.
AKA every time I host a hangout.
Huh?
That's that Rayvon from Virginia fucking connection.
From Virginia. Yeah.
What do you guys unbiasedly, what do you guys see the Redskins as of right now?
Nothing.
You said
I seen
Redskins is what?
Like, what's the state of their team right now? Like, how good are they?
Oh, go
Like,
ahead, my man. I didn't mean to cut you
like
off.
what's Alex Smith compared to Kirk Cousins? I don't know.
I think Alex Smith is
Alex
what he
Smith don't
is.
throw a lot of interceptions, but he also don't
Yeah,
throw a lot of picks.
yeah. I think Alex Smith is what he has been.
He don't throw a lot of touchdowns in it.
Yeah, he's been a good system quarterback. Somebody like Matt said that takes care of the ball. He hasn't really separated himself. His knock on him is that he hasn't separated himself.
Yeah, I don't know
Yes, he
what they're gonna
wins
do
a
with
lot during the regular season, but he hasn't separated himself from the other quarterbacks that's great in the league because he can't win the big games.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do in the draft
The
they
Vikings are in trouble.
because
Kirk
they're
Cousins, Kirk Cousins would throw an interception on your ass in the red zone in 2 seconds and go to commercial.
Yeah.
It'll go right to commercial as soon as he throw that motherfucking interception and his ass going to the sideline.
because this is the thing with the Redskins though, like their rush defense is like it's so garbage. Like it was the worst in the league this year. Actually, they've been running a 3-4 defense for years, and they still don't have a nose tackle for it. And that's probably why they get gashed in the running game. But Kirk Cousins has led that team in rushing touchdowns the last 2 years, and they can't run the ball either. So I don't know what they're going to do with that pick or what their plan is, or I don't know.
I don't think the Redskins have a plan. They never really have a plan. I seen a in the offseason we always do a lot of fucking reading and bullshit because we all think we getting all this information and shit given to us and you think it's true shit. So you take it as what you take it as. But I seen that it was a poll that came out and they said that the Bruce Allen was it was a poll by the agent, the players' agents that said that Bruce Allen the worst manager or something like that that they like to negotiate their players with contracts and shit like that. I think that the Redskins are used to being what they are. They are mediocre without what I'm saying, Joe Gibbs, basically. They are very mediocre without Joe Gibbs. They've
I
been
think
that
they'll
way
be
for a
decent
long
this
time.
year.
I mean they'll be decent, but that's what the Redskins get. That's their shit right there. Like as long as they beat the Cowboys, they
They
good.
over they overpaid for Paul Richardson for saying, I saw that
Oh,
contract. I was
hell
like,
yeah.
wow. I was
I'm
like,
like,
wow.
God damn, $45 million. I'm like,
hmm
shit, you can't give the. Paul Richardson, I can lie, he's kind of a beast and shit, but he's our slot receiver. He's not a wideout. He's a slot receiver. That's a
And they
lot
already
of
have a
money.
slot receiver. The
Yeah.
Redskins do, right?
You gonna get paid
Yeah.
in free agency. The main thing is not to make big moves too early and be scared that somebody's gonna take your player and shit.
So the Patriots going to sign Brandon Marshall?
He's hurt. That's why we cut him. He
Oh,
didn't pass
yeah.
the physical.
Yeah,
So
he'll
you're
get
going to
signed
put
by somebody.
so you're going to put a Shepard outside or keep him in the slot or draft somebody to be a two or
Who the fuck knows, bro?
Uh, like I
yeah,
said, Dez should
bring in
still be in
bring in
consideration.
Dez. Who knows?
Dez should be in. If Dez is not in consideration, you got plenty of reasons maybe not to want Dez on the team because you're worried about chemistry, um, and how he acts on the field. And
It,
we got a receiver already that we got to worry about. That's high profile. That
That
we
corner,
got to get together.
that corner, the Redskins gave up Kendall Fuller. That dude was
he's
good.
good.
They was
Yeah,
dumb to
he's
trade
good.
him.
And Breland was their second best corner. Well, I ain't gonna say second best because Josh Norman is there, but Josh Norman's some shit. I'm sorry to say. We go see it
Like
again this year.
their corners and linebackers were good. It's just their safeties and DBs were just
They
atrocious.
lost Compton. They lost Compton this year.
Yeah, that was the main thing is
Will Compton.
Compton.
Yeah, they lost him. Um, the one defensive tackle that they got from Alabama last year that got hurt, that was big for him last year. He was out.
Jonathan Allen.
Jonathan Allen, yeah.
Jonathan Allen, yeah, that was big for them last year. And then
They had
the
a lot of
Redskins'
injuries.
offensive line, their offensive line got banged up last year, real bad. Trent Williams was out for a good part of the year. Sheriff was out at the end of the year. Their starting center was out last year, so they got banged up. Dobson always out.
Yeah, Redskins already got a slot receiver in Jamison Crowder.
Yeah, Crowder's
Jameson is a
good.
beast, and
He
I
always
hate that
kills us.
motherfucker. I hate him. And why the fuck y'all keep Darren Sproles? I hate that motherfucker too.
I know he's like 40 years old.
Let that motherfucker go. Why the
Yeah.
fuck y'all keep his ass? That's why we broke that nigga. We broke his ACL and his wrist on the
Yeah, I
same
know.
day.
Your guy
God
you
damn.
you guys cut tackled one of the smallest running backs in the league.
Oh, we broke his ass up. Yes.
That made me happy, ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we broke his ass because I hate that motherfucker. He always fucking returning punts and doing bullshit and getting the fucking Philly fans hype. Don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Yeah. We had injury. Yeah, everybody was hurt this year. I mean, we had injuries. It was just injuries were an all-time high this year.
Yeah.
that's what I said. We was hurt too.
Yeah, Rick and Jordan
What we got going on in the chat?
Jordan Hicks was the biggest loss, or linebacker.
Banter on the chat. He talking about your Eagle speed. Eagle speed
Of
never
course,
has
he's
any. Nah, he talking about you.
Banter's whack. He's never gonna cam up. He's gonna type his little nonsense behind the keyboard, and that's it.
I know what Banter looks like. He's cammed up before.
Banter.
He's an old man.
He's a fucking.
That's even worse. Oh yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm
And
done.
they still to set the record straight. Banter. I did not drop out last year.
I mean, it's hard to talk trash when you start 0-5. I mean,
0-5 is one thing. That's cool, but it's football. It's not the end all be all. It's not life and death or nothing like that. I told him I had a child a week before the season started. So shit changed up, got a little different. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me being able to do as much as I was able to do before, wasn't able to do that much. I wasn't as excited to actually do it because we were 0-5. So shit, shoot me, kill me, run me over with a fucking snow tire. What you want me to
Yeah. I had to drop out because me and my fiance broke up and shit. So I had to.
Yeah, shit
Had to
happens.
yeah, man. That's
Sorry
the
to
thing
hear that.
about this trash talking circle, man. They don't understand about personal lives and shit.
Yeah,
you think Sidney Jones will be a good corner?
Sidney Jones, from the UW.
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
talking
I
about who
think
y'all got last year. All right.
yeah. We got he sat out the whole year this year because of his Achilles.
yeah. Yeah, I think Sidney Jones is he's fucking pretty dope. Like Vita Vea, man. Whoever gets Vita Vea is gonna be
I think the
Cowboys
Redskins will
want
get
him.
him. I think the
Yeah, but
Redskins will get him.
that's
That's a good team.
secondary from Washington last year with Sidney Jones, fucking Kevin King, and Buda Baker.
Buda Baker and
That was
Victor Asim. Excuse me.
everybody, the Packers, the fucking Eagles, and the Cardinals. Everybody hit on them picks right there.
Yeah. They forgot about Azim Victor too, because Azim Victor is it's like almost like I wouldn't compare him to Cam Chancellor.
Where do you think Dante Pettis would be drafted?
I think he'd be like third rounder.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
He's a
so
good.
let me go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Okay.
No, I think Dante Pettis is he's a good route runner. He's got some speed on him, but he's mostly known for kick returns and punt returns, and I don't see him. He's got some speed, but I like his route running, but I don't see him. I just see him being in the third round for some odd reason, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some good picks in this draft. I think it grew out until maybe the fourth, the fourth round. It'll be some really decent picks out
Yeah,
there.
I will say this though. Whoever gets Luke Falk, they're gonna be impressed. Luke
Tight
Falk
end.
was Luke Falk is a quarterback for Washington State. He's
Okay. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's like 6'4". He just was on a shitty team. I mean, but he's got a good arm. I mean, there's people even talking about he's like the next Tom Brady could be, but I mean that's just all the hype, you know what I mean? But he's a good fucking quarterback.
You gotta believe in the eye test, man. The eye
Yeah.
test, it does it all. You can try to, because you don't know what to expect from a lot of these systems in college and how these
Yeah.
guys are being used and everything like that. If you knock them for the way that they're being used, and you knock a quarterback because he
Yeah.
wasn't in a pro style offense, that's not going to actually let you know if he can actually play in a pro style offense unless he gets.
Yeah.
So
And
You
that
know,
I
is
mean,
so
you
true.
yeah.
analyze all you want. You can put as much information out there as you want to and knock it, but you're not gonna be able to tell until that kid gets out
Yeah, if you can get him in a good system and the way you want him, then you got a good quarterback. I mean, that's just how it is.
there. Exactly. So how are the Browns gonna fuck this draft up? It's been their history.
Yeah.
Giants got the number 2 pick.
Everybody's
Don't
saying
start
that
making the right picks now, goddamn it.
they're going to take Josh Allen because they think he's Wentz, and they missed out on Wentz.
That's smoke screen. That's smoke screen speed. You read into it. Gotcha.
Everybody's saying that though. Everybody's saying
Gotcha.
that Josh Allen is Wentz.
I
He
don't.
does have that Wentz in him. He definitely does. He I mean he throws some awkward bullshit. He think he can get rid of the ball at any time, basically, regardless of how his body is positioned.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but he's young. We go see because we've seen a lot of quarterbacks be able to do that too, and it don't turn out, quite so well for everybody.
Wentz was lucky to walk into Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson has a really good system where any quarterback you'll find a way. That's why we won the Super Bowl.
Oh shit, getting drunk.
Like Doug Peterson deserves a lot of credit. In
Oh
fact, all of
shit.
it probably.
Yeah, I'd say what Belichick got coach this last Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. Andy Reid would have kicked the field goal on the 1 yard line and would have punted on that last 4th down at the end, and we would have lost by 1 score.
I'd have loved it. I was waiting.
You gotta take chances.
I can't believe it. You know what though? Like, I mean, I've watched the Super Bowl for several years. I know the Giants ain't gonna win it every fucking year and no shit like that. So I always watch the Super Bowl, and I watched the shit after the Patriots won and all this shit. But when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, I turned that shit off.
You didn't see, you didn't bother seeing the trophy presentation, huh?
Nah, I seen a couple clips. I seen a couple clips like on Bleacher Report and shit like that, but I didn't watch the shit. I was like, man, listen.
It's even weird for me to
I was
say
like, I
that
can't
we're
believe they
Super Bowl
really fucking
champions.
did that. That's yeah.
It's even
Enjoy
weird for
it,
me to say.
enjoy it, man, because that shit ain't. Last year it was kind of. I ain't gonna say. I want to say it's not easy to do, but y'all did it kind of easy last year. Y'all flew through the
Yeah.
year, and y'all actually played from beginning to end, and actually y'all got expectations put on y'all during the middle of the season because of the way y'all was playing, and y'all carried on from that and continued to get better, still execute, still beat the tough teams that y'all was supposed to beat before going to the playoffs. Then got to the playoffs and flew through the playoffs. Hey, gotta give a team credit when they do that.
Yeah. And beating the Patriots without your quarterback, left tackle, and middle linebacker. I mean,
Even though their top wide receiver Edelman was out, and
right.
Tom Brady had a
But
fucked
Brady's
up
the
hand.
but Brady's the GOAT, so that shouldn't be much of an excuse if he's the GOAT.
There's a lot of shit going on in New England right now.
What was your reaction when we won? Like, were you were you shocked or were you mad or?
It was in between. It was in between really because
Yeah.
I was somewhat shocked. I wasn't shocked, like completely shocked because I mean you guys were in the game. It was like before the game started. It was the 2 weeks before the game started. It was the Eagles versus the Patriots. I know you got a chance to win the Super Bowl. I've been in that position before where everybody doesn't expect for you to win, but I know you're in the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
wait until that game comes on. And when I seen y'all at the beginning of the game and how it was the warm up and shit, and all the Eagles players was loose and they was fucking jumping around and fucking That's the NFC shit that I'm used to right there. That's the NFC East shit that I'm used to with the. I was like, these motherfuckers about to come out and everybody, all 53 men that's gonna play out here tonight is gonna fucking try to play the game of their fucking lives. I can see it already. The shit made me nervous.
Yeah.
Then when y'all won, I was in between just because of the fact that I was proud that a team from the NFC East was able to go out once again and represent because now you guys have finally, after fucking 50 fucking something years
Yeah,
in the
it's just
fucking Super
crazy.
Bowl era, you finally contributed to what the Cowboys, the Giants, and the Redskins have been able to do to the rest of the league. But on the other side of that, I was like, fuck, now I can't make fun of Eagle fans no more. But that was really a lot smaller than y'all actually adding, to the NFC East shit. So
Yeah, chemistry was a huge reason why this team was really close. The chemistry was fantastic.
yeah, I think Howie needs to get a whole lot of credit too. I mean, he
Yeah, oh yeah, Howie Roseman,
from
he's
Alshon Jeffrey to um,
Tim Jernigan.
Ajayi Ajayi to maybe having the Giants thinking that they was getting LeGarrette Blount to the Eagles getting LeGarrette Blount. When I seen it, even to this offseason, when I sit there and I see Michael Bennett come over and fucking, last year when y'all got Chris Long and you still, I was like, this motherfucker is making moves everywhere. I don't. He's trading and getting rid of players.
Yeah, Howie's aggressive. If he sees something, he's gonna pull the trigger. He ain't afraid. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's all about upgrading the team at every position. That's what it's
Yeah,
about.
I hope he goes secondary in the draft, but
Uh, I think I think that would be smart. Y'all got a decent secondary. Y'all got a good secondary, especially with Malcolm Jenkins back there, and you don't really know what you got in Sidney Jones just yet. But Jalen Mills, he can ball. He's out there. You got your rookie Douglas.
yeah, he had a good
Coming this
year with
year,
the
I
time he
think
had.
he's yeah. So I mean, you've got some talent out there, but it never hurts to have more talent out there in the secondary. Especially just get somebody out there that's always making plays, like he's always around the ball. Those are the type of players that you want.
I don't blame people for people saying the conspiracy that Belichick threw the game. A lot of people are saying that.
Yeah, I think those shit.
He
They
basically,
just
a lot of people were just saying that he didn't necessarily didn't coach, but him benching Malcolm Butler and not making adjustments on defense. He basically just said, if you want to win, you got to do it all on your own. I don't know.
man.
They're saying that there's conflict with him and Robert Kraft.
This game, the game against the Patriots didn't. I mean, it was a lot of talk and speculation about a lot of stuff, before the Super Bowl game, like it always is. I mean, just because you guys just won the Super Bowl, it's not like it was y'all first time getting to the Super Bowl.
Oh
You
no,
guys actually, you guys have been through, the ringer with that whole process leading up to the Super Bowl, and when the Super Bowl actually got on, or even before that, it was like I was looking at it like, okay, one of the things that you could be able to have to come at Tom Brady with to be able to even have a chance and not have no situation happen to where it happened to the Falcons for Tom Brady to come back 23 fucking points and some bullshit and win the fucking game is you have to have a defensive line that gets after the quarterback, gets pressure on Tom Brady, and makes him get out of his rhythm and talk to his offensive lineman before going to commercial and yelling at a couple of his receivers or his offensive coordinator. That's exactly what I seen from y'all. I already know. I was like, the Eagles' defensive line is gonna give fucking Tom Brady fits. He's in trouble. That was easy. That money right there for the people that was betting in Vegas and shit like that. That money
take
was easy. That was
yeah
easy
the
money right
first
there. Like just take the
the
Eagles.
yeah
It's
the
that
first
defensive line.
line the first line that came out was Pat 6.5. You would take the Eagles to at least cover those 6 points. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was going to be a close game.
So I mean, it played
Patriots
out
Patriots
pretty
should
good.
not have been favored. Like the Patriots have better quarterback and coaching, but we had the better 53-man roster.
Yeah, you
That's
guys
what it
had a better
was.
team. Yeah, you guys definitely had that. And I mean, you guys are nothing to actually sit there and be light or sleep on either. I mean, your offensive line is phenomenal. Um, your running game, as far as speaking last year, great. The receivers that was added, that you guys needed
Yeah,
from the year
and
before, that was a
and
weakness, but
yeah, and
you
just
guys
Aguilar,
emphasized.
and just Aguilar stepping up.
Yeah, you guys emphasized on wide receiver and the secondary, which was two of the major problems that y'all had from the year before. And let's not forget either, even the year before, even though y'all ended up in the bottom of the division, it's like y'all started off that year 4-0, I believe. Y'all
3-0,
started
yeah.
3-0, 3-0, my bad. But yeah,
Yeah, we
y'all
beat the we beat the Steelers and Falcons that
Steelers.
year. Like we was competitive. Like
So I mean, it is. I say the karma is a bitch though. I look at everything full circle. I looked at how everybody. I went maybe a week ago and looked at the Drew Pearson shit where he was like, first of all, I'd like to thank all you Eagles fans for allowing me to have a career in the NFL or some shit like that.
Drew Pearson
He was at the podium.
the
I was
only
like,
reason why the only
yeah,
reason why he's known is
this
because of that
motherfucker
Hail Mary. Because of that Hail Mary he caught on the Vikings where he pushed off. It's the only reason why he's known.
Oh,
Like I hate the Vikings. They handed the Cowboys a dynasty. That's why I hate them.
yeah. And I
They
said, I
really
mean,
did.
the young listeners out there, I mean, y'all just do some research, man. That the Dallas Cowboys and their Super Bowls and what we actually have to deal with in the NFC East is because of one reason. Well, it's because of a couple reasons, but one in particular, which was that Herschel Walker trade. And
Oh
this is
yeah.
a trade where these motherfuckers pretty much, I mean, they got everything they fucking wanted to sit there and be a dynasty in that situation. Jerry Jones even for Herschel Walker to leave because Herschel Walker loved to play in Dallas. He you know what I'm saying, he didn't want to leave. Jerry Jones had to actually pay him cash, buy him a house and a car or some shit like that extra. This is some crazy shit back in the day. Like the shit doesn't happen now. He did all that shit for him just to leave to go to Minnesota, where Herschel Walker was garbage.
Yeah.
And they got Emmitt Smith and made Herschel Walker look real bad.
Yeah. Corey Clement undrafted was a nice deal for us.
All right, so let me ask you this since I got you on here.
Yeah.
Speed. Let me go. Let me see. Look it off of YouTube on my phone real quick. And I'm trying to check out the schedule so we can see who play week 1. I know we play the Jaguars.
Yeah, and I know the Cowboys, they go to Carolina week 1. We were, of course, since we won the Super Bowl Thursday nights at our place, week 1, and we're
Okay.
hosting the Falcons.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask. This is the first game. September 6th on Thursday. 8:20. The Falcons at the Eagles. And I
We
know you
won.
got your boys winning.
Yeah. I don't know, like the
Home
Falcons,
opener,
they
Super Bowl win.
we've had their number over the years. At home, we should win that.
Okay, then you got on Sunday, which is September 9th, 3 days after that Thursday, of course. You got the Buffalo Bills at 1 o'clock versus the Baltimore Ravens. I think the Ravens take that. I don't know what
Yeah.
Buffalo is doing at quarterback.
Yeah, Buffalo's going to have a rookie going into Baltimore with that defense the Ravens have. Yeah, I see the Ravens winning that.
1 o'clock, Steelers at Browns.
Steelers.
The The Browns getting better, but nah, they ain't got it yet. 1 o'clock, Bengals at Colts.
Bengals. Colts have the worst roster in football.
Yeah, and Andrew Luck is not gonna be ready. Still, I don't know. And they lost Moncrief this offseason.
Yeah, they got
What?
worse.
Yeah,
They
what's
lost.
he?
They lost Jonathan Hankins too.
Yep,
So their front
yep.
seven's even worse.
All right, 1 o'clock. Titans versus Dolphins at Dolphins.
Titans.
Yeah, Dolphins been fucking up this offseason. Matter of fact, they've been fucking up since last year, since they let Ajayi go because of their locker room problem. Just let them go for nothing. Stupid fuckers. They some dumbasses. Go give them to some damn Super Bowl champions. All right, 1 o'clock. 49ers versus Minnesota at Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota is stacked. They got talent everywhere. You know, it's young talent. Some guys are kind of, middle-aged guys, but they still out there producing on the field. 1 o'clock, Texans versus or at the Patriots. Texans at the Patriots. That might be the game of the week right there.
What time is that? Is that just a 1 o'clock game?
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock.
I'm gonna go Patriots in a close game.
At home after a Super Bowl loss.
I think the Patriots win a close game.
Yeah. Yeah, I take the Patriots. But that's tough.
If Watson had another year of experience, I might have picked the Texans.
Yeah. I don't know. That's good. That might be the game of the week. All right, another 1 o'clock game. Buccaneers at the Saints. This is always a tough one because they always play pretty tough.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's an upset in the in New Orleans. No. Saints. Yeah.
That shit is tough because it do be some shit like that. You like these motherfuckers won by a field goal.
Especially with rivals, but no, I got New Orleans.
All right. We got we got the Giants at the Jaguars. I mean the Jaguars at the Giants. Already know who I'm taking.
No, I see the Jags winning a close game.
You know the thing about that game is that I feel like it's the Jaguars are stacked on defense, and logically, it should be looked at a game to where the Jaguars should be favored, maybe heavily favored, especially from what we've been showing last year. But I think that it's a good time to play them because when you play teams early to start the season, and I don't think they changed a whole lot. I think they might be one of the few teams in the league that really don't have any pressing needs in the draft.
Honestly, though,
they pretty much can just wing it and take the best player available.
I think the Jags win a close game, but it will be close because I think Janoris Jenkins and Collins in your secondary can give Blake Bortles some problems.
Yeah. Blake Bortles gives himself problems. You really don't even need to be there. Sometimes he does it to himself. All right, now we're getting into the 4 o'clock games. We got the Chiefs at the Chargers.
Chiefs. Oh, the Chiefs have beaten the Chargers 8 times in a row.
What? How you know that shit?
Because I talked to Chief Urag, but I think the Chargers. I mean, they gotta break that. They gotta get over the hump sometimes. So at home, I'm gonna take the Chargers.
Oh yeah. All right, then we got the Redskins at 425 versus the Cardinals.
Cardinals, and that's an ass whooping.
Cardinals didn't. They ain't got no quarterback, do they? Palmer.
Yeah. They got Bradford, but they got David Johnson coming back on the Redskins rush defense, and I expect him to go off.
Yeah, you're right. And the Redskins always give it up too.
In Arizona, that's a low key ass whooping, like 17, 20 points.
It's another game of the week. Oh, we got a couple games of the week coming up. We got Cowboys at the Panthers, 425, baby. Hey, the season, the first week of the season is looking really interesting.
Cowboys at Panthers. Well, that's a home game for Dallas because
No,
they're
that's
away.
home game for the Panthers.
I mean,
Oh, well, I
but
know what you're saying.
the Cowboys, their away games are home games, and their home games are road games.
You're right. I know what you're saying.
But it depends. Cam Newton needs his legs to succeed, and freaking Dak needs the running game of Zeke to succeed. So they're both limited. But
I think Zeke slaps a bitch. Don't play till week 6. Then we'll see what they got.
Carolina will win that game by a touchdown.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, another 4:25 game. We got the Seahawks at the Broncos. That's a good one.
Seattle.
In Denver, in Mile High.
I'm taking Seattle.
I'm taking Denver. I'm taking Denver right there. In Mile High, even though I know they need to find a quarterback, and they need a running back too because they let C.J. Anderson go. That might have been a bad pickup. I mean, I don't know. But I still take the Broncos. I think their defense will bounce back, and I think they'll be able to fill, quarterback position. Just don't turn the ball over too much. Simeon turned the ball over too much. That was the main deciding factor with him. He turned it over too much. Well, and then we got, what's this, a Monday night? Nope, that's not Monday night. This is Sunday night. Sunday night game, the Bears versus the Packers. Mitch Trubisky got a lot of new weapons.
Packers in a close game.
And the Packers got they got Jeremy Graham.
Yeah, Bears are on the come up. They ain't going to be a pushover this year.
Nah, I don't think they are. I don't think they're gonna be a pushover. I think they added some good talent.
Yeah, Packers in a close game.
That's in Green Bay though. Yeah, it's gonna be that night game ends with you maybe not watching the game that late on Sunday night, but when you wake up on Monday, you will see Aaron Rodgers throwing touchdowns or doing something. All right, we got 2 Monday night games to end the schedule on the first week. And the first one is at 7:10. It's the Jets at the Lions, which that game is garbage juice.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch that game, but the Lions will win that. Lions will win that. Jets are still rebuilding. We'll have a new quarterback, and Lions will win that.
And the interesting game, second game on Monday night, which the NFL gave us, which is a late fucking game. And I guess it's for people that don't work on Tuesday. It started at 10:20 Eastern Standard, I would believe. The Rams versus the Raiders at the Raiders.
Rams and an ass whooping. That game's not going to be close. The Raiders are they're pretty mediocre.
It's in Oakland. Well, there you have it. That's the week 1 lineup. It's pretty interesting games going on that first week.
That Cowboy Panther game is a weird matchup because both of those quarterbacks they limit their offense in some way. I mean, Cam Newton is not a good pocket passer.
Yeah.
Like, he needs his legs. I mean, that's his game.
Well,
yeah. It's just really going to come down to that Zeke and the O line versus Carolina's front seven. That's really what it's going to come down to.
So who you want? Who do you actually want in the draft first round? You want y'all? Do you actually want your GM to trade their first round pick? Or?
Yeah, I mean, we got no second or third round pick, so I mean, we got 2 fourths to kind of help that. But yeah, I either want us to go secondary or trade down.
I hear that. Anybody in particular in the secondary?
I like Jair Alexander, the corner from Louisville. I like Mike Hughes, the corner from UCF, and Josh Jackson, but Josh Jackson ain't gonna be there.
Yeah,
Or even a safety like Rodney Harrison, the safety from Alabama. I like him too.
we need a free safety. We need a true free safety. We need a couple linebackers, whether starting or for depth, and outside linebackers. Um, our defensive line, I'm pretty confident in. I know we lost JPP, but um, I figure even that position right there, the defensive end position, we can get a free agent that gets cut after they get a spectacular rookie or something like that, and they decide that they don't need him. We'll pick him up and plug a veteran.
Yeah, I think the Rams
It's
are going
not
to
gonna be a problem.
Rams are going to destroy the Raiders. Raiders are a mediocre team.
Yeah, I mean, Raiders played pretty good 2 years ago. Expectations is high.
I'll tell you what, though, whoever gets Marcus Davenport is getting a stud pass rusher. I think he's going to be good. Marcus Davenport is savage.
Yeah, he's good. I don't know. It's a lot of talent out there, but it's a lot of hit and miss players too out there, just like it is every year. It's a lot of hit and miss players. You see certain things in college and they don't actually transpire to actually turn into that.
How is it, though, that John Gruden, being a commentator on Monday Night Football, gets to play in one of the first Monday Night Football games of the year?
Yeah, NFL's about that money, man. They're gonna set it up, and we go watch it.
I don't know if the Patriots could be done. But I'm never going to count them out, though, until I see it. But
Yeah, they still did their thing last year, even though they lost the Super Bowl and shit. They still put up some ridiculous points, and it was a damn good game. It was a good
yeah, I
game.
mean, Brady won league MVP at 40 years old.
Yeah, so I wouldn't count them out. I definitely wouldn't count them out. I just know they're getting old. Their time is ticking. Egos, and getting to a certain, because it's all about getting it done over there. And if they can't get it done, if they got to come off a year where they didn't get it done, and then they come off, that year and they play this year and they still don't get it done again, but yeah, it's going to explode over there. Yeah, man. I don't know where everybody at. I see Capizzle a little bit ago came up with something with Rover Sports. Live in 30 minutes with Rover Sports. Yeah. But yeah, man, we gonna get Saquon. After we get Saquon, we gonna spread y'all asses out. No homo. All over the field.
But no, I think Saquon's going to be better than Zeke, though. I think he's going to be
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I think so too. Cause Zeke, I'm not gonna say he's one dimensional, but I think from Zeke right now, what you see is what you get. I think Saquon is gonna have the potential to get better as his career goes on.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
It's just a shame, though, because honestly, the 2004 Eagles had more talent on paper than this year's team. But this year's team was better coached with better depth and had chemistry. That was really it.
What'd you do? Start growing your beard out after y'all won the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I have been, actually.
You cut that shit off.
No, I'm probably honestly I am gonna shave it off pretty soon though. But yeah, like you said, all the Philly teams got hot since the Eagles won the Super Bowl. It was like the movie Holes, like it was the curse that was uplifted. Like
Yeah,
it was the Eagles.
I watched it. I couldn't believe it on 76. I was like, what?
They won like what?
Like,
They won 16 games in a row.
yeah, get the fuck out of here. The fucking 76ers.
Eagles magic.
That's some bullshit.
That's some Eagles magic.
Ain't gonna happen this year. No way. I get Doug, my turn back in the Doug. Dougie. 4-1. I get it. I kick 61 yard field goal again this year.
We always find a way to beat you guys in some miraculous way.
Man, either when we play y'all, either we suck or we play y'all really good and we still fucking lose. I'm like, fuck.
That was the most heartbreaking game of the year by far. Had to be.
Yeah, because we thought we had that.
Last time you guys won in Philly was 2013, and even at that, like Matt Barkley had to play for us that game, and
I mean,
yeah, that was an ugly game.
Really, psychologically, that would have turned our year around.
I think so too. I really do.
Not to say we would have made a big difference from 3-13 because we actually ended the season 3-13. It's just
like a comeback win like that on the road in Philly for you guys. That would.
I think we would have been hot for that and maybe pulled out, another 2 wins.
You definitely would have beaten Tampa the week after.
Yeah, because we almost beat them and we had their ass and fucking blew the fucking game. We blew. Shit. Yeah, we had you and Loft. Eat spaghetti, you bitch. So you going
Raider Ben is mad in the chat because I called this team mediocre when they are.
Oh yeah, Raider ain't playing that.
Khalil Mack is your team. Like that's it.
Damn, that's what comes up.
Great player, great talent.
Boy, man, it's the best. Yeah.
He's just mad that Nick Foles is 2-0 versus the Raiders and has 8 touchdown passes on their team in the last 2 games.
Nick Foles is garbage juice. Actually, you don't know what Saquon is powerful. Stop speaking on another man's power. What up, King? Hey, he's boom. Get ready to pin on that shit. When they say something about something old bastard, bitch. That's your dog's titties. Oh, that's why I was by myself. Everybody laugh. That's where we at, dog. Yeah, here. Nice. It's getting late already, so I know. Check out copies. See what's going on. Y'all already know what it is. Boy, everybody from Virginia. I'm about to get up out of here because I don't know where everybody at. So everybody trying to get on later, hit me up. But good talk tonight. Good talk tonight, everybody. Get ready for this draft. 3 more days and try to make some upgrades. Going in the right direction. I think that Gentleman is he's put a couple pieces in place that has impressed me personally as a fan, and I think that the pieces that he has put in place through free agency this year has set us up at the position that we're in for this draft to actually maybe and with the talent we already got, obviously, we should hopefully be in a position to have a pretty good team this year, regardless of what they sit there and say. Yeah, we had a bad year. I don't think it's no different from the Cowboys going 4-12 and then turning around and going 13-3. I don't think it's no different. And that 4-12 team was a team that went 4-12, but our quarterback got hurt, and they played like shit the whole year. And fucking pretty much tanked. It looked like that's what the fuck we did last year in tank. But we're not as bad as what was advertised and what we seen last year. Regardless that we had wide receivers and offensive linemen that was out, linebackers out, cornerbacks out, punt returners and kickoff returners out. Every fucking thing. Don't matter. First receiver, second string receiver out, you name it. So this shit's gonna be a bounce back here. We'll bounce back and see what we got, and hopefully have a good draft and get some players that's gonna be able to go out there and produce for us out there on the field on Sunday. So we know each other later, man. Y'all already know it's your boy. Gone, get up out of here. I'll let y'all later.